It's absolutely true, man. They throw frozen turkeys, they throw frozen chicken into the engine.
So why do they go down when they hit a flock of seagulls? Some celery mayonnaise, kill chickens out? Not bad. That was not good.
Very funny. Very funny. Hold on. Even at full speed. Stand by.
Oh, my God. Seagulls. Some celery mayonnaise, kill chickens out? Not bad. That was not good. Really?
Hold on. Here's someone that thinks you're Captain Comedy. Let's go to Josh. Sure. What's up? You're on the Maxwell Show.
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
I tried to like the show for a long time, and all I've really ever gotten out of it was a smile or two. But when I heard that god-awful joke in slow motion, I bust out uncontrollable laughter. I got people looking at me on the side like, what is wrong with this person?
Thank you, dude. Glad you liked. Thank you.
Well, I think the point of the call is that he doesn't really like, right?
Yeah, he's not really a fan there. Not really a fan. 216-578-1007, 1-800-348-1007, the whore. What is so funny, dude?
She's still laughing about it.
The whore is coming up here at, I'm sorry, 6:45. My mind's on something else. I'm trying to find something over here. Damn it. Stand by. I'll find it here in a second. I'll give you a little smidge right here of the whore. This one's tough.
You know, I was really a people pleaser, you know, being in the business. I felt like the FBI was after me. That's a common thing with people on that drug.
And finally.
First of all, don't touch it. I didn't know how addicting it was.
Right.
I still don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Got no clue?
No.
How about you, Chunk?
I know who it is.
So, apparently I made a wrong call in the marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I guess it is, it's best explained by the captain who approached me.
Well, we're thinking about doing some kind of trip, like a poker trip.
Out to Vegas.
And you know, your show was mentioned, and I pretty much told the promotions department, no, that's a wrong call. He shouldn't go to Vegas. I don't think so, but I'll check with him just in case to make sure. I check with him, and he's like, yeah, absolutely. I think I can do that. We're good.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we're good.
Now keep in mind it was kind of pitched as leave Thursday night, broadcast live from Las Vegas Friday, then stay there Saturday, Sunday, fly back Monday morning. And it would be myself, you, Dan, Captain. Some people win a trip, then other people buy the trip.
Okay.
And I thought, I could totally do that. And so I said, absolutely.
Get working on it.
Yeah.
I had people figuring it out.
Yeah, I said absolutely to a Dan, too, who approached me on it as well. Yesterday, during the day.
Yeah. Yeah. I call him and I was like, dude, I got to gauge your interest in something. I was like, they're thinking about sending the show to Vegas. It'd be kind of cool. I get to see my family. We get to take some listeners. It's win-win for everybody involved. Said, I kind of told her on the phone, yeah, I'll talk to him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, but I'm assuming you're not going to want to go, right? Because it's Vegas and it's kind of very
sobriety.
You. And he's like, no, man, this is what I do.
It's so funny. Listening to it now, the insanity.
He was like, no, dude. He's like, this is my life, man. This is what I do for a living. I'm like, my wife's just going to have to get it. Like, she's just going to have to understand. Like, dude, like, he's like, this is what I do. I've been doing this 15 years. This is what I do. And I can go to Vegas. We're good. And I was like, the entire time I'm just like looking at my phone like, dude, are you out of your mind? You ain't going anywhere.
But he didn't say it. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I just let him have it. I was like, okay, sure. Don't start a fight before the show. Whatever. Let him have it.
We're good.
And
so last night, my wife says, I'm going to bed. Gets up off the couch, kisses me goodnight, and for some reason I think this is a good time to spring the news.
You're an idiot.
Hey, by the way,
I'm going to Sin City. You good?
Yeah. So I say, you know, and I try and sell it. I go, well, they're doing this thing through work. It's a moneymaker for the station. Which it might be, I don't know. But I'm like, it's a moneymaker for the station. She's like, what? So we're going to charter a plane. We're going to pay the pilot $2.28.
Give everybody on the plane red underwear.
And we're going to fly out to Vegas. We'll broadcast. We'll do the show. Then I'll be out there for like 3 days. Then I come back Monday and do the show here. And she's just looking at me like, what? She goes, no. She's like, you are not going out there with like Dan and Chunk and all those listeners. I said, well, the captain's going. I'm like,
even worse.
Captain's going to go. He's going to be like my sober guy. And my wife goes, Captain ain't going to Vegas. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, I know his wife. No. She's like, Captain's going to Vegas. She goes, has he asked his wife? And I assumed maybe you had.
Oh, she hasn't heard a word of it.
All right, this is where I get confused about being married. And maybe this is one of those things I just don't know because I've never been married. But why? In your situation, I get.
Yeah.
You, I get. You, I don't get. It's a work thing. I don't understand why the wife has to be asked about a work thing.
If it's already set up, then it's easier for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, they got this thing set up. I got to go. But if it's, hey, we're thinking about going to Vegas, it's a no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's into thinking about stages,
All right.
I got no out.
I guess
It's a timing issue then.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
if
I
it's
guess
already
that's-
set up, hey, they need me. I mean, God, I would hate to have him go out there and do heroin. I kind of got to be there to make sure our guy is good.
Right?
No, maybe this is, like I said, maybe this is one of those things I can't understand because, you know, I'm not married. But if this came up, I was thinking about this today. I'm like, my wife doesn't have the right to tell me not to go something that I need to do for work. Like,
Right.
But I guess,
Exactly.
I'm saying,
He's cracking up. Dude,
I'm
you
saying I
just
don't
wait.
know. Like, I mean,
No, dude, you don't know,
they get to
man.
make decisions on your work. Like,
They
really?
get to make all
Well,
the decisions
see,
on everything.
Here's the deal,
I don't
dude.
understand that.
Here's the deal, dude. They know.
Because that wouldn't be true of any other career. Is what I'm saying.
They know that you don't really have to go to Vegas.
What are you doing? The girls I date don't know that.
This is big. Why would you do that?
Right.
Oh, I thought.
What are you, an idiot?
What do you say?
My wife, no.
but we don't have to do all this fun stuff.
No, dude, you cannot be doing that. That's how I get up to doing everything that I'm required to do. No, I can't. I got to work. I got to go.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, though. I mean, my wife knows that finally now, in my field, I can say I can't be a part of that, and I can bow out.
Right.
Because of this whole sober thing.
Okay, so why aren't the three of us going to Vegas without him?
Well, hold on a minute.
Well,
Hold
here's
on.
the thing. I would never be able to go without him.
Seriously.
He's my alibi.
We do work at Mix. Like, dude, I can't believe two guys in the MMS studio are like, I'm not allowed to go to Vegas.
No, I mean, it makes sense. Listen to him.
It's insane.
It makes sense. He's a
my
married
alibi.
guy.
I'm a married guy, and he's sober, and I really don't party.
So
Like you guys do. So you kidding me? Well, you realize what would happen if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to Vegas with Chunk and Tim, with Chunk and Dan. What? But if I sell it as, yeah, I'm going to Vegas, Max is going, so I gotta go because, I mean, I can't have him there alone with Chunk and Dan.
All right, so why aren't you and I going to Vegas?
Because we can't go to Vegas.
you guys can't handle the responsibility of going to Vegas.
Because 9 months later, there'll be a baby shower.
All right. Why aren't I going to Vegas? I'm like the last man standing. I'm like
the crazy version of a limit date. What is this?
I'm the only guy that can handle Vegas.
So I've told my wife, I've said, hey.
Wow, I can't believe it. Chunk just looked at Dan and goes, we can't go to Vegas.
Oh, yeah,
You better hope your boyfriend doesn't listen.
Oh, you better hope. Did you see her eyes?
Yeah. So my wife goes, he's not going. He isn't. She's like, has he asked his wife? And I'm like, you know, I don't know, but now I kind of need to say yes. So I'm like, I think. And my wife goes,
give me the phone.
She says to me, you out